in this. Of course, not all of them are necessary. Some might be known to some people, some might not be, but it just has. I'll only summarize, but this will be shared so that someone who is interested in more deeper discussion, we could do that. Okay. The first point, of course, is the word jnana is used to distinguish someone who has knowledge, someone who is sentient, someone who is conscious, against someone who is not able to, some species which are not able to distinguish between good and bad. So the sloka goes like this: Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithulancha, Samanyam etate Pashubhihi Naranam, Jnanam hi Nrinam Adhikaha Visheshaha, Jnanena Hinaha Pashubhis Samanaha. So there are two categories: general animals and human beings. Pashu and Nara are being compared in this, and one which has the special faculty of discrimination, knowing good and bad and then choosing the good against the bad or leaving out the bad, that specifically is unique to the humans. If one does not have this faculty fully developed, he becomes as good as an animal or non-human Pashu. Okay. This is one sloka. This is just to make out eating, sleeping, getting afraid or procreating. These are common across all species. But what actually distinguishes humans is discrimination, knowledge, discussion, analysis, etc. So this is just the kind of a saying which says, fine, you be aware of what you should be and what is worth in life. Next, of course, is Vidya is Prashamsa in kind of various situations. Vidya Nama Narasya Rupam Adhikam. This gives you another personality to you, another aspect to you. Adhikam Rupam. Apart from the normal visible Rupa, education, knowledge, wisdom itself is another aspect of a person which makes him more useful to society and himself. Prachanna Guptam Dhanam. It is also a treasure which of course is not visible. Because it is not visible, it can't be stolen. Prachanna Guptam Dhanam. Vidya is a dhana, but this is Prachanna. Prachanna means hidden. Guptam means protected. This is safe. Safe and hidden treasure. This is one way of looking at Vidya. Vidya Bhogakari. By knowledge, one can achieve various pleasures in life. Yashas Sukhakari, one can achieve fame, one can achieve happiness. Vidya Gurunam Guruhu. What separates a teacher from a student would be that a teacher is expected to have higher knowledge, more of applications, more of wisdom. So Gurunam api Guruhu Vidya. Then Vidya Bandhu Janaha Videsha Gamane. Suppose you go to another place where people speak different language, people have different culture, people have different environment. Vidya becomes a kind of relative to you. Knowledge will be helping you adapt and get along well. Vidya Para Devata. It also has a divine angle. A person can become more noble or more useful if he wants to, if he chooses to. There is another Vidya Rajasu Pujyate. If all other things are equal, wealth-wise, ability-wise, common behavior-wise, education or the wisdom would make a person more preferable. So Vidya Rajasu Pujyate, Natu Dhanam. Any problem? Are you able to hear or not? Vidya Vihina Pashuhu. This also finally says, if you do not have Vidya, then you are a Pashu. The earlier sloka said, you are equivalent to a Pashu, whereas this one says, you are a Pashu without Vidya. And this is just to say it is important that we learn about how to know, what do we know, who does know more than us, how to benefit from knowledge, etc. Then of course there is another sloka which says, The pronunciation is also important. Sanskrit, of course, makes us be more precise, more clear about what we want to convey. So, even if not much is learned, grammar has to be learned so that we convey our feelings better. That is what this sloka says. Yadyapi bahu na adhishe patha putra tathapi vyakaranam. Even if you do not study much, at least minimal you study the grammar of the language. Grammar meaning how much is necessary to use for precise communication. Sakalaha shakalo mabhut swajana shwajanaha sakrit shakrit. In all these three sets of words, sa and sha, if they are interchanged, the meanings change drastically. So it is important that we are clear as to what we want to convey and use the proper words to convey. Sakala means all. Shakala means a small part, a piece. So instead of saying somebody is Sakalavit, knows everything, if you would say Shakalavit, then it would mean he hardly knows anything. Similarly, Swajana means one's own relatives. Swajana, Swa means a dog. So instead of Swajana, if a person uses Swajana, it will be as though it's a set of dogs rather than relatives. Similarly, Sakrit. Sakrit means once, one time. Shakrit means cow dung. So it should not be interchanged. So this is just to stress on clear and precise communication. And most of our knowledge activities require that we are clear in our mind, we also clearly communicate what we have in our mind. Then, of course, the next sloka is Kavi Shastra Vinodena Kalo Gachati Dhimatam. That is, even when you pass time, that time pass itself, if it is related to thinking about good and bad, thinking about noble causes, thinking about being useful, that makes the time well spent. Kavya or Shastra, even for Vinoda, even for fun, if this is taken, then the intelligent people spend their time efficiently and usefully. Whereas those who do not care so much about knowledge can end up with Vyasana, Nidra or Kalaha. Other than the productive spending of time, there could be, you may have a lot of problems to discuss. You may fall asleep or you may be quarreling with people. If you want to avoid this or getting into such a situation, it is better all the time to think about noble concepts, noble things, and how to be of use to self and others. And that comes only by knowing what is worth doing, what should be avoided. So, Jnanam helps in such a case. Then, of course, there is the word that I said, sthana is used. It's not only Vidya. Vidya sthana is the word we are using. That is basically to also say the knowledge that is acquired, the wisdom that is resulting is applied for common good. That is the basic idea. So, nachadayati kaupinam na damsha mashakapaham sunah puchchamiva anartham pandityam dharma varjitam. This is one saying, any amount of knowledge, intelligence is not useful unless it is helpful for self and the society, humanity at large. Dharma is one concept we are going to also discuss further. So the Vidyasthanas are also called as Dharmasthanas. Vidyasthana is directly related to knowledge. Dharmasthana is applying and actually conducting oneself, the behavioral part, that will make it clear that this person is knowledgeable. So the application and the theoretical aspects, both are stressed in the Indian systems. So this is how generally we will understand Vidya in some sense. Whether Vidya and knowledge are the same is debatable. But we have used the word knowledge for want of any other suitable word or at least a single word. But otherwise, yes, there could be differences between what different people understand from the word knowledge. Whereas the Shastras have used the word Jnanam or Vidya. And of course coupled with Dharma. Okay, so this is roughly the kind of the introduction. Yeah.